IRA by our Honorable Chairman, Madam Poonam Kaur. Welcome, Madam Poonam Kaur. You are really an asset to IRA and the Border Peace Forum along. So apart from that, I'm very much delighted to have with us on the panel our Vice Chairman, Mr. Athar Elahi, our National General Secretary, Mr. Irfan Pulani, and Joint Secretaries, Dr. Diksha Tiwari and Nawaz Ahmed. So apart from that, I extend my warmth to every executive members as well as the office bearers and audience of IRA and the members who have joined us in this IRA virtual summit, second summit. Now, without any further ado, I'd request the General Secretary, Mr. Irfan Pulani, for the introduction address. Mr. Irfan.
Thank you so much, Sundaram, for that welcome address. So I'm not getting into any formal welcome address or something. I'm just briefing here for everyone's re-remembrance of IRA's journey. The journey of IRA's ground level initiatives began in October 2020 with 3 chapters merely represented by their individual members. Much has happened since then, and today, when we stand with nearly 30 chapters, I feel elated to be in the forefront of this great organization. We had a transfer of chairmanship early this year. Since then, Chaddaji has been a severe guiding force for all of us. The IRA Senate was declared by our Honorable Patron Justice Markande Kadju. It functions as the highest organizational body of Indian Reunification Association and is nearing completion by formation of a couple of more chapters. Being severe sufferers of the British swindle called partition, the Punjab, Bengal, and Kashmir chapters stand as a crown of our movement. It's sad that these regions, particularly Kashmir, is still suffering with severe disturbance to life and peace. I would like to quote Martin Luther King Jr. here. Those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war. So it's all about organizing. We are pitching up our best to coordinate and organize IRA as the subcontinent's and in fact the world's greatest peace movement. We are delivering our best to structure up IRA almost from nothing, but just a legit thread of idea put up by our founder. And honestly, I believe our South Indian chapters and even Northeast ones would have as much as others to contribute in building up a mass awakening to implement the great idea. As Justice Kadju always says, the key objective of every system is to raise the standard of living of the masses. And in order to liberate the people of subcontinent from massive poverty, unemployment, malnutrition, etc., a rapid industrialization is inevitable. In such a development, Indians without cheap labor could easily grow up like Western and developed powers. So in a way, IRA's soulful idea is to improve the people's life, and reunion is just a catalyzer. Coming back to our organizational frameworks, we expanded the National Committee in April, soon after the ever first IRA annual Senate Summit held on 3rd of that month at India International Center in New Delhi. This event was to commemorate IRA's foundation day, that's 2nd April 2017. We added 2 more joint secretaries, Dr. Diksha Tiwari and Mr. Nawaz Ahmed. They have been working amazingly since then and serve as in charge for various provincial chapters. And then we introduced an intellectual platform called the Border Peace Forum to advance peace, trade, and harmony between our countries in the subcontinent. Most importantly, IRA do not operate in Pakistan and Bangladesh as of now, and its membership is restricted to only the citizens or the residents of India. We aren't an expansionist ideology. We respect the neo-nationalist feeling of the other countries in the subcontinent. But we do promote BPF to engage into civil dialogues with actors across the borders, discussing and debating the necessity of peace, mutual collaborations, and growing together to prosperity. The BPF have chapters both in Pakistan and Bangladesh. The IRA also has a body called IRA Overseas Council, which is coordinated by the respected Vice Chairman of IRA. It's presided by Mr. Suprato Mitro Saab, and Mr. Ilahi will speak on its details. The IRA Overseas Union, the IRA University Union and the Northeast Council is managed by Mr. Sundaram Bharati, who is a budding lawyer and one of our oldest subscribers of IRA. We also have an amazing, fully fledged central social media team led by Mr. Zahir, and we are growing quite popularly online. And I take this space to announce the IRA Senate that we have appointed Mr. Abhishek Yogi of Karnataka as the social media license officer to the Senate. So before I conclude, I just want to add one more thing. Many people outside and even inside IRA ask me often, how are you people going to accomplish this? What is the roadmap for IRA? Let me tell them and everyone here, what we have is a truthful idea, a very powerful idea. We do not have any pre-decided roadmaps or course of action. What we have is idea and people. This very journey of IRA's organizational growth is the answer to that how. And only the journey can answer it. Hamara din aayega. Thank you so much for listening to me. Back to you, Sundaram.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.